Hi everyone. In the last video you saw what is atomic design. So let us start constructing the basic atoms with React Native one by one. The first component I have picked is button. I cloned a React Native starter and created a basic button atom component and a screen to render all our buttons. I have dropped the link of the React Native starter in the description. So let's start coding. This is the screen which renders a button. Button atom is the component which now just renders a text. So what is the purpose of a button? A button represents a CTA, a call to action, the way user wants to perform an action with your app. There are many button types. Let us start with the basic one, a primary button, and work our way up with the different variants. And let us assume wherever this button atom is used, we will need the primary button style. So our default styles become a primary button style. Now let's code a primary button. The primary button will have a default container style and a default text style. Let us list the props required for our button atom. Now let us create an interface containing all these props. Oops, it's an equal to. Let us replace view with pressable and assign our handle on press callback to the on press event and create our final button style. And let's create a final text style and let us start creating secondary outline and ghost buttons. So for manipulating the styles based on variants, let us use memo and a switch statement to switch between the styles based on the variants. So finally we have completed all the variants of the button. Let us now add some callbacks to these buttons. Now let's add some pressed style to these buttons. That wraps all the variants of our button. Let's now create a customized button. Now let us also create button groups. Now let us also work on the loading button. We would need extra props like indicator color and indicator size. Now if you check the heights of the loading button and the normal button, it would differ. So we need to change the size of the loading indicator to match the height of the normal button. that completes our loading button. So let's work on the disabled button. So let's create the props required for disabled button, like disabled style, disabled text style. Let us also create the default disabled style and the default disabled text style. So this basically completes our button atom. That brings us to the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys understood how to construct a basic button atom and also customize it. You guys can find the link to the code in the description. We'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye. Take care.